Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is about guiding you guys how are you able to hit a low turn for Fafnir. So currently when I'm recording this video, I'm actually top 1 in the Miracle Challenge. Is pretty lucky because my record here is pretty nice. Alright, overall it's pretty good. So for today, I'm going to showcase the Fafnir 7 turn. So it's a pretty consistent. I would say the RNG layer is not that ridiculously high. And then if you have any other bosses that you're interested, you can also feel free to comment down. Then I will consider to make a video about that part. Alright, so for today's one, I'm going to cover the Fafnir. So before that, I'm going to go through a few things. So I will go through the equipment, what is the detail to focus on, like what kind of stats you should actually reduce, what kind of stats you should actually focus, and the resonance as well. Not all Esper needed high reso, some Esper low reso is definitely doable. And then I will showcase the detailed run. I'll break down everything you should notice when you are trying to run the Fafnir team, because there's a lot of small details that actually matters to the whole run. Okay, so this is the team that I'm using. The only Esper that requires a certain high reso here is gonna be Artiar. Artiar, I think, I'm not sure, I think have to be R6. If your Artiar is not R6, I don't think you can copy 7 turn, but I think you are still able to make a low turn. Right, low turn, so you're just not able to hit 7 turn. You can do like 10 turn or 15 turn somewhere there if you're not R6. Okay, then Mateo here doesn't need R6. Mateo here R0 to R2 is already doable. I actually have to nerf my own Mateo to lower down his own damage. And then Function here doesn't have to be R6 but have to be R2. Yushu here must be R6. Tolan here doesn't need to be R2. Tolan here R0 is doable. And to be honest, the lower reso your Tolan is, the better it is. Alright, so let me cover here. So first thing about my Mateo. So my Mateo here is a R6 D5, but to be honest, you doesn't want this high, and I actually nerf him. So if you take a look at my headphone here, I'm using a defense percentage bonus because I'm actually lowering down my Mateo's damage. Later I'll cover this part when we go until the boss run showcase. I'll break down every single part. So the Mateo part here, right, your damage have to try to lower down or try to push up Mateo's attack somewhere this range, 3,900. If you can even lower it down to somewhere 3,700. Speed is 43 because this is the turn order. Tolan, Yushu, Fengshun, Mateo, Artiar. So this is the turn order for everything here. So your Mateo's speed here have to be faster than Artiar, but have to be slower than Fengshun. Okay, then so this is somewhere the speed. Then also tune your crit damage and crit rate lower, so your Mateo don't do too much of damage. Cause your Mateo here is actually doing a massive amount of damage, but not too high. Cause if you make the damage too high, it will actually trigger the Fafnir's the passive, the one that can put up the shield. Is this one? The and very treasure buff thing, so you don't want that to trigger. So this is the Mateo stats. You should actually tune somewhere close to my stats, but not higher than my stats. You can go lower crit damage, you can go higher attack, speed try to be the same, and the rest remain. You don't want to be higher than mine. Okay, just try to nerf it. You see my Mateo is nerfing it down with defense bonus. Okay, then Function here, the speed here is 43, is going for harmonic set, like set as well, cause you don't want to get freeze by Fafnir. And then crit damage, attack, HP, all these things here, try to get as low as possible, but close to my stats. So you can see, so let's say crit damage 110%, then maybe your HP can lower a bit, attack can lower a bit, because mine is R6 D3, but basically you don't want the stats to be too high. I'm going for crit damage, accuracy, and HP bonus. Why accuracy? Because you one of the most important factor from Function is from the crit damage. Defend down. So if you don't land defend down, technically the whole run will not get 7 turn. If you're able to land defend down, then it will have a high chance for it. Okay. Then the most important one is also Artiar. So Artiar here, I'm going with a R6 D4, but you have to actually lower down your Artiar's overall damage. So if you have a R6 D0, totally doable, it's already tested, but your damage output have to be lower. So if you look at my equipment here, this is all my equipment. I don't even tune some of the HP bonus here. Alright, so going for light set as well. And no speed, you don't want any speed of Artiar. You want a high HP on Artiar. You want decent crit damage on Artiar and crit rate 85%. When you hit on the boss, you add another 15%, it will be 100% crit rate. Okay, so the part for Artiar here, you have to actually tune his damage not too high and not too low. Have to be just enough to actually kill Fafnir. I'll go through the part when the showcase part here. You will see the Artiar's damage is actually very close to triggering the shield. I'll break through that part later, but Artiar's stats try to get as similar as possible. If not, make it even lower damage. Your overall your Fafnir team, right, your damage output cannot be higher than mine. If your damage output is higher than mine, then you will not get 7th turn. Yushu here, try to tune your Yushu's damage not too high while maintaining very high accuracy. So if you look at my headphone here, I'm not going for defense bonus, I'm going for accuracy percentage, because you want your Yushu to do damage but not too high, and also apply the seer. The most important part for Yushu here is the seer. You need to land the defense break from Feng Shun, you need to land the seer from Yushu, then we're only able to do damage. Then your Toland here have to be the fastest among everyone. Okay, so with Toland 156, right, and then with the passive that give the 30 speed here from the passive is actually 186. It's the similar speed with Yushu, but because you have the speed leader 35%, and this speed leader 35% will make your Toland take action first because you have a higher base speed. Because Captain Leader buff is actually based on base speed instead of the overall speed, so your Toland will take slightly faster than Yushu. Your Toland here have to build a 100% crit rate Toland. Your speed here have to be faster than Yushu but not too fast, and then the crit damage here have to be high. Just make a Toland that is very high DPS but maintain his HP this low. How am I able to maintain the HP this low is with so high divinity here is because my goggles. The goggles that I'm using now is not upgraded, because if you upgrade the goggles it will give you HP bonus, and the HP bonus here will make him tanky and not able to die to Fafnir. So you can max out everything here. Everything try to get all DPS, don't get any defense bonus or HP bonus thing, and then the goggles here don't upgrade. So this is the setup for the equipment part for everything. Okay, then I'll show you how the run goes, and then I'll break down one by one what you should keep note, and you keep rerunning, and then you understand how the run goes, then you are able to tune this 7th turn. Okay, it requires a lot of tuning. It takes me like hours to tune. Okay, so first thing, your Toland here will try to pew, and he won't kill everyone. You always left one mob here. So after Toland casting his S3, there are one mob remaining, right? Then it will be Yushu's turn. Yushu's on auto mode, it will cast S3 and kill the remaining of the mob here. So your first turn, this is how it should go. Keep note, your Toland have to kill everyone. Left one Esper, and then Yushu have to follow up. Then Artiar will trigger his passive and try to pew and have to clear wave 2. This is the requirement. Then you're going to the Fafnir turn. So Fafnir turn there's two ways to kill your Toland. It's either the Fafnir crit on your Toland and Toland die, or the Fafnir will do a second damage to kill Toland. Alright, so now Artiar will take the action first to start pew the damage. This damage here cannot cannot do too high damage until a certain percentage. So after your Artiar's pew, right? So keep note on Fafnir HP bar. After after Artiar finish pew, Fafnir will do damage. If the damage here don't kill Toland, it's totally fine. But if it crits and kill Toland, it's better. Alright, then now it left 44%, right? And then Yushu here will cast S1. Have to apply Seer, and then the damage can see not really high. And then now Feng Shun will cast S3. It will AP push everyone, and then must land a defense break on the boss. Okay, Harmony set trigger and then defense break. Nice, and this damage here have to remaining this bar. So if your Yushu's damage is too high, or your Artiar damage is too high, it will actually break through the shield. So you want the Fafnir to have certain amount of HP left. And then now is your Mateo turn. Your Mateo damage here is going to cast S3 when it's on auto mode. And keep note, this damage here have to hit a certain amount of damage, but not too high. So S3, one punch, you have to remain green HP bar and 60 something percentage. And now Tolan will die from Fafnir's AoE damage. Okay, so keep note, every single step that I'm mentioning now is actually very detailed. So now Tolan died already. Fafnir will get the Tolan debuff, the final passage, so it will reduce the defense. So no matter the Tolan die first or die later, it's still fine. But most important, you have to land defense down and Seer from Feng Shun and Yushu. Alright, though now Tolan die already, Yushu will follow up S1, and then Feng Shun will follow up S1 and punch. Alright, now Artiar turn, when auto mode, it will cast S3. Alright, bang, and then it will start to pew pew. After 2 times of pew pew, then Artiar will instantly cast another S3. Alright, all this damage from Yushu and Feng Shun here have to hit through the HP bar, the shield, and then hit the HP bar until here. Then this S3 here, the damage cannot lower down to 60, another pew pew here, cannot lower down to 60%. So you can see, now my pew pew here actually over damage, right? And then now, it will slowly pew pew until the boss die. Okay, one more time, then the boss will die. Yeah, then this is how you achieve 7 turn. So that the damage, right, you cannot hit through a certain percentage. If you see when your own run and you compare to my run here and you notice the damage output is different, then there's something going wrong. Alright, this is 7 turn. Okay, let me try again. And then I'll show you one full run again. So this one is S3, it random hit the target. If you can't kill the target, it's totally fine. But you should clear it anyway. Alright, then Artiar will pew pew. Okay, then Fafnir will take his turn. If he crits on Tolan, Tolan will die. If he don't crit on Tolan, then Tolan will die at the second AoE damage. It's totally fine. Alright, then Fafnir is gonna cast AoE damage. Alright, it didn't crit on Tolan, it's fine. Apply Seer. Feng Shun AP push. Feng Shun defense break. Oh, it didn't defense break, then basically this whole run is wasted. You cannot get 7 turn if you are chasing for 7 turn. Okay, so let me show you another example. So you have to hit the defense break and Seer. If you don't hit, then you can't hit 7 turn. It will still hit a low turn, just that it won't be 7 turn. So but now I'm trying to show you a 7 turn team, right? And you have to fulfill the requirement, which is defense break and Seer. Okay, Artiar pew pew. Fafnir take his action. Artiar S3. Okay, pew 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 pew. Okay, Fafnir take his action. Does he crit on Tolan? Okay, this time he crit now, so Tolan will instantly die. So now this part. So now Tolan dies already, right? Your damage here, after the Tolan die, all this damage from Feng Shun and Yushu cannot break through this shield. Make sure you remain some HP on Fafnir, and that's the part you need to tune. Then Matthew will one punch the boss. And this damage here cannot lower than green color bar, 50%. That's why you need to tune. Okay, follow up damage again. Apply Seer. Feng Shun follow up to punch through the shield. Artiar here will follow up the pew pew. Boom. As passive. Yushu follow up. Feng Shun follow up. Okay, another S3. Boom. Have to be 60% above. Then you can pew one more time. If the HP bar of Fafnir is 60% below, he will instantly cast the shield and your army will not follow up pew pew. So that's the small detail part if you really want to try a 7 turn. So you have to actually tune your whole team. Alright, so with that said, it's a bit hard to tune overall because your overall stats that I'm showing currently in the stats bar here, you cannot be higher than mine. You can be lower but cannot be higher than what I'm actually showing currently. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down which part you don't understand, and I'll try to help out if you have the requirement or the condition to actually do this 7 turn Fafnir. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JNMP, Morkel Regili, the Blue Chelane, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwatts, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Antonio Winterspoon, Marlene Williams, Uncle Chat, Eric Mendes, Cragran, Riku Fred X Iris, Calamity, Jordan Alons, thank you so much for your support. And that's not all, also special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest stand. Special thanks to Ziggy, Calamity, Agni, Pong Pong, Code Wilderness, Riku Fred, and Choni. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.